So here comes the most important part, which is the presenter. So let's discuss about the home presenter first. Here we have a reference of a view and a reference of a model. So as we discussed in the slide, that view and model can link between each other in the presenter. So presenter is the intermediary between these two. So here they can exchange or communicate with each other, but they cannot communicate with each other directly. So this is that, and we have a flag and the array are being shifted here in the presenter. Also we have is filtering. Previously this filtering was a function, but I forgot to use a computed property. So now I'm using a computed property and it's looking much more cleaner. So just calling a variable, we can get the boolean value if it is filtered data or not. And cancelable, this for combine. For subscriber, we need to hold store a reference. So this is for that. And in the initializer, we are passing a view and a model, which is home API service, and we are assigning a default value, but we are getting the home from the initializer and assigning the home with the self home. So this is that, and we are calling an API. It was previously in the view controller, but now is in the presenter, but the logic is exactly same. We can manipulate the view from here, like after getting the data, we are reloading the table view of the home view. We have a home view reference here, so we can just use that from here. And rest of the thing is just like the view controller of the MVC, fetch more data, or these are from view, number of rows in section, row at index path. These are for view. We have refactored this code from the view to this presenter here, the pagination, and also the filtered data. So everything logical from the view controller or from the view, everything is put it into the presenter. So logic are in one place now. Let's have a look at the detail presenter. We had to pass a URL. So we are passing an URL through the initializer and assigning it to our local variable. We have a reference of a view and reference of a model, these two, detail API service and detail storage service. We have some data reference and cancelable for combine. And in the initializer, we are taking a view and some API service and storage service from model. The rest of the thing is quite similar, calling an API or observe a button tab. We are tracking this from the view and calling an API. Previously it was called from the view controller. And finally we have check if Pokemon is in the favorite list. This dealing something from the storage service. So all the logic are in the presenter, detail presenter. Same thing with the favorite presenter. We have a view reference, we have a reference from the model, and we have a data reference storing some variable in the array, and initializing the view and the model with the initializer, and calling some necessary function from the presenter. So that's it. Every logic is put into the presenter now, and it's much more testable rather than the view controller of MVC.